Okay.
All right. First, this is Phil Higgins, Chairman of the Blight Condemnation Board. For today's meeting, Monday, April 18th. It is scheduled for 2 p.m. I'd like to first, as the Chairman, apologize for anyone who is on this call, as both Sean, the Chief Building Official, and myself we were previously at a inspection, and that is pretty much our primary duty. So we had to take care of some other business elsewhere. So the time currently right now is 2:18 in the afternoon. I'd like to call to order the meeting. In attendance, myself, Phil Higgins, and Sean Reed, and our recording secretary, Andrea. So approval of minutes for March, is there anyone currently on the line?
Greg Miller.
Anyone from the public?
Greg Miller.
Hello, Mr. Miller. How are you, sir?
Good, fine. How are you?
Very well, thank you. I'll get right to you, sir. Call to order, approval of the minutes for March 21st. Do I have
I make a motion to approve the minutes.
All right, I'll second that. Any discussion in regards to the motion?
No.
Hearing none? Okay. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any new communications? You know, before we go to communications, why don't we entertain, we'll go out of order and entertain those on the line. Mr. Miller, sir?
Yes, sir.
How can we help you today?
Well, I'm just here to find out about 20 Morehouse Highway.
Okay, 20 Morehouse Highway is number 7 on our blight ordinance old business. I will mention that I was there again today, and I've seen no movement on the matter, so it remains as is, and it's currently being being fined $100 per day.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you very much. We'll go back to regular business. Any new communications? Well, yes, we have had some communications.
Right.
We'll go to number 7, blight new ordinance, if you will, or blight ordinance new business, if you will. Kind of jumping out of order, number 7 on the agenda. I will mention that I did stop there today and looked at the property. The property is number 430 Stilson Road, which abuts to 414 Stilson. It appears as though there's a lot of debris, I'll just leave it as debris, being possibly tossed onto the property. 430 is a parking lot that serves not only the commercial businesses, I believe it's a medical building, but also a hardware store, a vitamin shop next door on Black Rock Turnpike, a little pub on Black Rock and Stilton. So it's a rather large parking lot that it would be sumptuous, but it appears as though it's right on that property line that this complainant is mentioning that a lot of the material is coming over through the parking lot.
I visited the site as well today.
Okay.
After you.
Okay. I mean, in my opinion, we're the Blight Condemnation Board. I don't know if we've received a complaint in regards to the blight. So I think from our membership, if we can, our board, if you will, I think there's other avenues that we can kind of look at to help. I believe it was the homeowner at 430. I think there's other ways before we look at blight. We can reach out to other departments within town. We can have conversations with property owners or management to try and resolve this. So
I did take a bunch of pictures when I was there.
Yeah, okay. Should we just table this for now before we move forward on this?
Yes.
I don't think it really meets the definition, or, there's no complaint on the matter. So going back, condemnation, old business, 284 Berkeley. It hasn't changed.
No.
It really hasn't changed from a building standpoint. Any news in regards to permits or any movement on the building?
There's been some interest in someone buying the property.
Mm-hmm.
The transaction has not started yet.
Okay.
But I've got no permits.
Okay.
I don't think it's changed hands.
Yeah, either do I. Nothing's changed, so we'll leave it on for another 30 until we wait for possible movement.
Yes.
92 Grassmere Avenue.
I was there today. There's been nothing has changed whatsoever.
All right. Okay. No change in regards to number 4, condemnation old business. Condemnation new business. I have not seen anything come before us in regards to new. Oh, okay. Blight ordinance, number 6, old business, 15 Beacon View Drive. 15 Beacon View, the owner is expecting plans from his surveyor. According to the minutes, he started the building permit process and is awaiting. Now, is that still true? Has he started the process and waiting for specific drainage plans?
I'm not aware of an application that's been submitted yet.
Either am I.
He may be in the process of getting everything together, but I have not seen a formal submission yet.
The owner has appealed the citation, and a hearing will be scheduled. Anything in regards to scheduling a hearing?
I have to just follow up with attorney.
Okay. So it is currently being deemed as blight today. Have we made that? Okay.
Yes.
So one of my first inspections was to 15 Beacon View. There's been absolutely no change on the property. In fact, the rear of the property is again wide open, and there was power still being supplied to the structure, of which I made notification. We talked, and Mr. Reed, I believe, might have called, or we
I visited the site as well, just to back you up on that.
Okay.
I saw the same things, and I contacted you on disconnected service.
Okay.
I did deem it as a safety hazard.
Yes, same here. I mean, 3 sides of the building holding up pretty much nothing on the interior, and the power is still attached. So we disconnected the power as a safety matter, and I see no reason to change this. Owner's appealed, and we're waiting for a hearing. Number 2, 53 Beacon View Drive. Hearing notice will be sent out. Again, we made the designation that it does meet the definition. We're currently waiting on some sort of confirmation. Okay, we'll leave that as alone. Number 3, 284 Berkeley, we've already discussed. Nothing has changed. We'll leave them on. Blight determination was sent, and we're waiting to hear back. Now, we haven't heard anything back, correct, in regards to this? Okay. So determination was sent. Okay, 92 Grassmere, that's still in fines, 100 per day. Going along to number 5, 166 Grassmere Avenue. 166, property is currently being fined as well. An appeal has not yet been requested. Fined as of January, and no change. Number 6, 53 Marion Road. Drove by today. Last month we decided to leave it on, only because as work has been demonstrated in the past, for some reason, work every so often stops. Drove by today, and work is continuing. I don't see any reason to leave this on. Between 2 months ago, last month, and today, I would say that the forward progress is there. I mean, it's a building that's currently under construction, and I don't see a slowdown. I would like to make a motion that we remove number 53 Marion Road from blight.
I second.
All those in favor? Any discussion first? I mean, like I said, I don't see any reason. The forward progress is already past the point where I think they're going to stop. And if they do stop, you know what? We can always come back and put them back on. All right. So those in favor, aye?
Aye.
All right. 20 Morehouse, we've already discussed. 1180 Oldfield Road. Again, there's
no change.
No change. So
I walked around the entire property.
Yeah, no change.
No change.
Keep it on, carry forward?
Yes.
All right. 447 Stratfield Road. I've seen no change. The house is still marked for sale by a realtor.
I think Sam spoke to the realtor this week.
Okay. Well,
There might be a new realtor or something like that.
With Sands being absent today.
And not thinking about us.
Not thinking about us. I would like to at least keep this on, carry it forward. No change as of today.
Okay.
Agree?
Agreed.
Okay. 280 Tuckahoe. Again, I have seen no change in that either. It's currently being fined 100 per day. Any change? I haven't.
No.
No? Okay. That remains as well. 146 Wheeler Park. I drove by today, and I actually for a second thought there might be change. There was a car nearby, and I pulled into the street, saw the car, and I got a little excited only to realize it was not the car for the property. The unregistered car is still there, and there's no change whatsoever. So my understanding is that the contact is down in Virginia. I would at least still try to have, make contact with someone from the property to see if there's something we can do in regards to that. Sean, anything else? Blight ordinance, new business, anything else on their old business?
No, I don't have anything else.
Okay. Going to number 7, new business, we've already discussed. Is there any other business before us, before we adjourn?
I have none.
None? Okay. I get a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I will second. Discussion on that?
None.
Hearing none. We will adjourn today's meeting at 14:28 hours. And that is that for today. Thank you very much.